Hey everyone at QuickSwitch Movers, this is Will from Q&K Marketing Empire. Thank you for clicking on this video for me. Really quick, like I had mentioned, I'm going to show you 3 easy tips on how to improve your website and start bringing you more customers today. So the point of this video is really simple and straight to the point. Like I mentioned, I want to help out a lot of business owners that don't have the time to learn how to make the internet work for them and bring them more customers. So that's typically holding them back from hiring marketing agencies because they don't know who is an expert and who is not in today's world. So I found by making these attack plans, giving them out for free. Some business owners, they'll do it themselves. Some come back after the video and ask me, hey, how do I get some help from it? So if you do want some help from it, at the end, you can just shoot me over a message like we have been on Facebook and we can get started from there. So like I mentioned today, we're going to talk about 3 things, which is content, backlinks, and citations. So the first thing I want to talk about is content. So we have your website pulled up right here. I like the color coordination. Actually, our colors are pink and blue as well, so that really stands out. I like that. You have your picture in the background, your logo. You got your click to call, all your services. Everything looks good. You have your form to submit, content, pictures. So everything looks good and great. The only problem is Google's not going to rank you based off of how your website look. They're going to rank you based off of how much right content you have. What I mean by content is all of this content. Even those pictures, those count as the content as well. So if somebody types in, for instance, like when I went to Google and I typed in Clarksville, Tennessee movers, and they Google's goal is to put them in front of the article that's going to answer all the questions for them. So, which typically is the article that has the most words on it, right? So the average website on the front page of Google has right around 1,890 words on it. So you're going to want to sit yourself right around 1,500 to 2,000 words on your website on this front page, depending on your competition, obviously. But that's so you're making sure that you beat out your competitors and you're blowing them out the water. So I put you and your top competitor, which is 2 Men in a Truck, in the area. Even though I know they're a really big company, they're pulling up as number 1 for you guys, like in your area. So I put both of you guys into word counter. They're currently sitting at 645 words, and you're sitting at 473. So that 645 right here. That's really, really easy to beat out. All we got to do is just update your content and put keywords in there. And what I mean by keywords is whenever someone you can when someone types in, like I mentioned, Clarksville, Tennessee movers, that's a keyword. That's what they're looking for. You can insert those into your content. Another thing you can also do is save your images as those keywords as well. So if you save them as Clarksville, Tennessee movers, movers in Clarksville, Tennessee, anything of that sort, that'll help you rank with those keywords as well. After that, that's tip number 1. You want to make yourself more trustworthy, which is comes to tip number 2. And what I mean by that is Google also judges you based off of how many other websites are linking back to you. You don't want to just go out and spam your website with backlinks linking to you. You want to get the most relevant websites linking to you. You'll get a lot more power from other moving companies other than like Pizza Hut linking to you, because Google knows you're not a pizza company, right? So what I do is I actually use this handy tool right here. As you can see, it's called Ahrefs. And excuse me again, sorry about that. You can go into this to the site Ahrefs or the app, and you can do it yourself. But it cost me about in between 1,000, like right around $1,000 per month. And you can see it gives you real valuable data that's going on the back end of everybody's website. So right here you have 54 backlinks with 15 keywords. And I'm not going to get into those keywords right now just for time's sake. Like I said, I wanted to keep the video short. But 2 Men in the Truck, they're looking at 206 backlinks with 23 keywords with 1.4 traffic coming to their site each month just for this area, this Clarksville, Tennessee area. So as you can see, um, those right there are how many backlinks they're beating you out with and keywords they're being found for. So if you want to beat them out, you're going to have to add more backlinks than what they're doing. Like I said, though, remember not to just spam your website. And what I do is I just go into here. I can click on it. As you see, it lights up. It'll pull up all the backlinks that they have. You just enter yourself in those same ones and then add some more on top of it, like mentioned, because whatever's working for them will work for you just as well. So, but imagine if you're beating them out with those backlinks, that content, these keywords, and you have more than them, and that 1.4 traffic is coming to you each month. How much more business is that? That's a ton, right? So that's why it's so important to plant all these different factors into your website. Last thing I want to go over is when somebody types in, like I also mentioned, Clarksville, Tennessee, movers, and they are ready to buy. They call the first moving company that seems the most trustworthy to them. And you want to be that company because those are the easiest customers to close. They know exactly what they're coming to Google for, and they are ready to buy, or they're ready for your service. So, sometimes people typically have ad blockers on here, which will all these ads they won't be showing up, or they've had bad experience with the ads sometimes. And then you have some people that the ads actually worked really good for them whenever they click the customer clicked to buy, and they go straight to them. So you just never know with those. But we're gonna move down a little bit and get to this section right here, which is the GMB. So where you want to rank yourself is right here in this local map section. Getting here requires having more citations than these top three competitors right there. That's anywhere where your name, phone number, and address is listed in different directories like Yelp, Yellowbook, WebAdvisor, AngieList, etc. Those are the most common ones, but there's tons and tons and tons a bunch more. So the best strategy here is just like I had mentioned with the backlinks. You want to make sure you go on there, see which ones they're in. I have a tool that you can use as well for that to see which all the ones they're in. It'll pull it up, and then you add yourself in those same ones, and then you want to add yourself in about 200, if not 300 more on top of what they have, just so you're blowing them out the water, and Google isn't like deciding who they should put first, right? So also your reviews, you need to get your reviews, 5-star reviews up, and then you also want to optimize with putting your descriptions and keywords and photos inside of this area too. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you found this video informative. Just a little recap over everything. Like I mentioned, you want to make sure you're going out and getting that content, putting those keywords in there, saving those pictures as those keywords, going out and getting those backlinks. Make sure you get the most relevant and powerful, and then we're going to go and get those citations. Make sure you're filling it up with citations. Those aren't the same, like it's not the same as backlinks, so you can add as many citations as you need to that'll help you out. If you do want to do all this yourself, please do so. Like I mentioned, this is a free educational video. There's no strings attached. Just wanted to help out as many business owners as I can possible that I know aren't really tech savvy or don't have the time to go in and do all this themselves. The only thing that I do ask for is if you could just give me a little bit of feedback to let me know if this video was helpful and had valuable information for you. And if you do want some help, you can also reach us at 682-202-4804. You can also email us at Q and K Marketing Empire at gmail.com, or you can also on Facebook and Instagram as well at Q&K_Marketing Empire. Thank you and have a great and wonderful day.